Everybody, how are you doing today? I'm here in downtown. I'm going to go to school to do some research for my classes, but I just wanted to mention a few things because I just finished making another video and I explained all these things, but for some reason the video was cut off and didn't finish, which never happens, but it happened today. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. I just wanted to mention a few things very important about the other video that I have made the other day about that among the things that I mentioned was that it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter what I mentioned that some people don't have any religion, and that's why they are really bad towards antagonistic towards certain religions. It's not really that they don't have any religions, because a lot of people that don't have any religions are actually pretty good people. It's just that certain people are like that. Some people offer them a little bit of money, some power, maybe social comfort, social acceptance, and those people tend to do really bad things. They really don't have a conscience. They don't know how to approach life in a compassionate and loving way. Remember that life, the Bible says that justice, that mercy triumphantly exalts over justice, meaning that it's more important to be compassionate and loving. I'm here in this side is the historic Overtown. Historic Overtown, lyric period. Very nice. So what I'm going to do, the other video that I had made, I was on the other stop in the government center, but like I mentioned, those things happen sometimes to technology. Doesn't really matter, who cares? But let me see. I was mentioning also that there's this one homeless person that I usually that I talk to a lot, and this gentleman is very wise, and he's got very good insights, and we were talking about different things, and he was mentioning to me, because we were talking about justice and other things and why people do the things they do, and he was telling me that some people get into their comfort zone and they don't want to leave that comfort zone. It doesn't really matter to them justice and all that, but for some of us that have such a strong sense of a thirst for justice and to doing what is right, it's very important to convey to people properly that it's very important, especially for God and for Jesus Christ. It's very important, that we don't emphasize so much human judgments, because we are so imperfect that oftentimes we make so many mistakes, and we make so many errors sometimes that it's best to be compassionate and loving towards people. And I just wanted to make a note of those things. I also, in one of my classes online, I was mentioning about I was mentioning that some people are so naive that they really don't notice the certain things that people may do towards religion, towards even themselves, because they're very naive. They don't understand those things. A lot of bad people, they do bad things to people that cannot be really quantified in an evidence kind of way for human perception to be able to evaluate it and to understand it. Those things cannot really be quantified, but they happen, they take place. So there's also the other kind of people that go through those things. Like in one point in time, I went through a lot of those things, and emotionally it's devastating because they know that those things are taking place. But a lot of people, like a lot of police officers, for example, that commit suicide because of the stress and things that happen, and a lot of other people that on the other side of the spectrum are also like victims, and they are victims of society, of the government, of powerful people, selfish people that don't belong to anybody, that they're just selfish and powerful. And then, but there's the victims that do understand that process, but they really don't have the emotional stability and the cognitive abilities to overcome it. So what happens is that there's also the other people, that which I'm fortunate to be among, that I have gone through those things. I understand that they take place, but I have learned from it, and it has helped me grow and to be more wise. and to understand God in a much better way, and to relay His message in a more concise and a more clear way. So what happens is that we have overcome those things, those obstacles, the things that take place, and we learn from it, and we try to teach people about those things. But it is my hope. There's a lot of religions that do not practice the right way, but they are relatively good people, and it is my hope that they, learn to serve God the better way, the more compassionate way, and minimize and try to get away from the judging things, from judging other people. But that is very important. Always emphasize forgiveness, emphasize love. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go back to the downtown center where I had started made the other video, because I have so much time today that it doesn't really matter. And I'm going to make another little video because I was like showing you different things from that perspective, which is really nice. Love everybody. I love you. Bye.